So sauerkraut is one of the oldest ways that they preserve cabbage, right? A lot of us love it on our hot dogs. Love it just like that. Then we have brats. Some brats here. You can use any kind of sausage. I like these because they're fresh. We're gonna add onion, apple to it, and then we're gonna put it on some bread, right? The cool thing is that you see my apples are turning brown, but don't frown because I'm gonna cook it down. So at my store, they have bread like this, right? We're fortunate enough that we have bread that has butter on it already. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut what I think we'll eat, right? Bam, big chunk like that, like that. Hombre, míralo, already messy. That's why mom's always mad at me. Okay, we're gonna toast this bread in the back. I have this going. Mira, you hear that? While I'm doing that, I'm gonna clean up this mess I made before my mom gets mad. Okay, so we come back and check our bread. Hombre. Well, I don't need to go. But if you look at that, if it matches the back of your neck, it's ready to go. So we're gonna put one here. I see. You can toast all the sides, but you know what? I'm not that kind of guy. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Bam. So that's working. We're gonna get. So the sausage is real important that it's fresh, right? Because mira, look, check it out. I'm taking the skin off. What? Is that possible? Yep. You just saw it, my friend. Take the skin off, así. Easy as mantequilla on a hot tortilla. Okay. So now it's kind of like, oh, you can go all crumbly, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it in our hot skillet back here. Cook it down. Don't frown. So now, all the fattiness of this is getting cooked out, right? I know. Why don't you buy ground beef? Well, you know what? It's two different things, right? And the cool thing is you can buy whatever flavored sausage you like, and you can do the same thing that I'm doing. You can make your meat sauce like this for your marinara. You know, it's whatever you want. Okay, so I'm gonna let this guy cook by itself while I start cutting my onion. Okay, so there's two ways to cut your onion, right? So like let me show you. So we cut the tip off, and then since I'm gonna slice it, I'm just gonna cut the butt off. Right? Get that guy, and then we're just gonna peel him. I'll see. I know. And then if you want a sheet like I do, like that, to the side. There we go. There we go.
What if you don't do that?
You can just cut it in half and cut it. My eyes. My mom used to tell me that the only reason you cry when you cut onions is because you're lying. I guess I'm lying a lot right now. Thanks, Mom. So I'm gonna come back here and make sure my sausage is getting cooked right. Hell yeah. Look at that. Okay. I'm cooking that guy, cooking him out. All right. That's all we're doing. Easy, easy. So we get our onion. We're gonna cut him in half. Not even half. We don't need that much. A quarter. Bam. Then we're gonna get them like this, and then a fine julienne, which is like this. Remember, bear claw. Right? Flip them over. Bam, 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 bam. Get all the onion and a little piece of apple. What apple? Yep. Why? Because I said so. Okay. Okay. So now, remember guys, now this apple's gonna taste like onion because I cut onions with it. You want to get somebody, throw it back in there. Hey, ¿sabes qué? It's delicious. This will be having onion apple. Okay. So I'll come back, see how our pork's doing. Oh yeah. Real fatty. Okay, so now we're gonna add our onion to this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cutting board. We're gonna take our onion and apple. Put that there. Beep, beep. We're gonna cook out our onions. The onion adds depth and flavor to the sauerkraut, and then the apple adds sweetness and a little bit of texture to it as well. You know, and it's crazy because when we cooked it, the apple didn't get gummy, it didn't get awala, none of that happened. It's the integrity stayed in that apple. It was the texture was still there. You know what I mean? It was still kind of crispy, you know, and it just added to the overall flavor. So when you took a bite of it all together, it was just good. So if you look here, like you can see like those onions are cooked and these aren't, right? And that's what we're looking for right there. We're looking for those guys, all right? But if you look at the pork, it's all getting cooked right. The apple's looking delicious, right? Okay, we're going back home. Wink, wink. Okay. So now, okay. So now everything's looking good. Now we get our handy dandy sauerkraut. You can make this from scratch. Message me, I'll show you how. You can buy it. If you don't like it, you don't have to add this. I just love sauerkraut though. So we add sauerkraut. Bam. How much sauerkraut? It's all up to you, baby. Whatever makes your little heart happy. And now, we're just cooking the sauerkraut, heating it through, incorporating all these different flavors that we have now with this. Okay, that's cooking. Let me add some pepper and some salt to this. Remember, we always season high, so it goes everywhere, right? Bam. And a little bit of salt. Bam, bam. Over the shoulder. Good luck. Now it looks like I have dandruff on my shoulders. Shake them off. Okay. Now we taste, right? Just to make sure that it's good. Oh yeah. That's really good. Okay, so now we're coming back to this. See, so now you look at it, it's all mixed together. Look at that. You can eat it just like this, man. I would. But for the sake of my friends, let's put it on some bread. You know what? I don't even like that. At first, I was gonna put on the bread because I was like, oh, it'd be good like that. But then, you know what? I was like, nah, this deserves to be by itself. You know, because you can just eat it just like that. It's that good. And there we have it. Sausage, sauerkraut, apples, and onions. I was gonna put this on here like this and eat it like this. But then, I didn't like the way it's gonna come out. I like it like this better. I feel like I eat it like this. Eat it with tortillas, it'd be delicious. The way we made the sauerkraut could easily be a side dish on its own without any sausage, right? Like anything else, if you add a little love to it, it could be 10 times better, right? So we got something as simple as a sauerkraut, added onions to it, added apples to it, right? And now that lonely little sauerkraut is something that's even better.